excited and honored to be asked back here tonight.
I am just so excited to be back in center stage. I mean, I can't believe they invited us back. Isn't that awesome? I mean, we get to go to the Combs. Do you think Weeks will let us be in the musical next year? That's awesome.
No, Fancy, we're not in center stage again. We're just here for the night to host Cabaret.
No, they invited us back, though.
No, Nancy, we're just here for the night.
Did I go to the costume closet for nothing?
Costume closet? Nancy, what do you have on under that coat?
Oh, you know, just a dress.
Oh my God! No, Nancy, you cannot just take a blue dress from the costume.
It was sparkly. It was calling me. It was calling me. It was like,
whose shoes are those? Those are not yours.
I just took Sarah Reed's. It's fine.
Oh,
it's okay. It's
Sarah
okay.
Reed's? Those for the next number.
It's okay.
No,
It's fine. It's fine.
No, absolutely not. You need to return those as soon as we're off stage.
Well, what do we wear now?
Oh. Well, she has a good point. I mean, when we were in center stage, Mrs. Lambert always told us like what costumes to put on for what events, which dress to wear.
Well, how hard can it be? I mean, we just have to figure out like what our thing is. Like, are we funny? Are we serious? What's our niche?
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. We'll get it along the way.
Yeah.
But for now, we'd like to kind of share some rules with you guys. If you could please turn off all cell phones and no flash photography. It's quite dangerous for the performers, and this is a really, really good show, you guys, so you're going to want to be in tune with it the whole time.
Well, let's figure out what to wear.
Here's Anna Audia.
Imagine there's no happy. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. You imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. keep bringing the sweet talk, and all will be okay. Your blue eyes shine anything with a rough time, and I still want this to stay. Dreaming with my eyes wide open, and after all this hoping, I've got you. Singing harmonies, know every melody, and still wanting to pursue. So now kiss me and love me like I want you to. You said you'd love me forever, but that's a long time. You'd be the one who made the goodbye. Dreaming with my eyes wide open. So now kiss me and love me like I've always wanted you to.
I'm not surprised, not everything lasts. I've broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track.
Talk myself in, I talk myself out. I get all worked up and I let myself down.
I tried so very hard not to lose it.
I came up with a million excuses. I thought I thought of every possibility. And I know someday that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you
mad. I found a brand new kind of free. Careful with your ego, he's the one that we should blame. Had to grab my heart back, God knows something had to change. I thought that you'd be happy, I found the one thing I need. Why you mad? It's just a brand new kind of me. Oh, it took a long, long road to get here. It took a brave, brave girl to try. I've taken one too many excuses, one too many lies. Don't be surprised. Whoa, said you look surprised. Hey, if you were a friend, you'd wanna get to know me again. If you were the wild, you'd be happy to see me smile. I'm not expecting sorry, I'm too busy finding myself. I've got this, I found me, I found me. I don't need your opinion, I'm not waiting for your okay. I'll never be perfect, but at least now I'm ready. And now my heart is open, I can finally breathe. Don't be mad, it's just a brand new kind of free. That ain't bad, I found a brand new kind of me. Don't be mad, it's just a brand new time for me.
Oh, you just heard the first solo from Anna Audia singing Imagine.
Oh, which is marvelous.
Brilliant. Then you heard Kate the Parrot do an original called In a Daydream.
An original? What a talented young man!
This one's not working.
No.
So we asked all the senior soloists to give us like a favorite memory or like a most memorable moment that they've had in center stage so far.
And Audia said that her funniest memory was when she was a center stage newbie and she accidentally walked into the guys' dressing room.
Probably a little scarring.
And Caitlin Parrott said that her favorite memory was taking selfies backstage with Alexis.
Should we selfie?
Oh, totally.
Okay, let's
We look so good.
We look really
totally
good.
need to. Okay.
Hey, set no phones!
Okay.
All right. That's there. So the last solo that you heard was with Khadijah Garza singing A Brand New Me. And when we asked her, she said that her favorite moment so far has been teaching Sarah Reed some saucy Corlear chair dances.
Camaraderie.
Now, we should probably change.
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
Please welcome center stage.
Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising higher and higher.
to invite up the amazingly talented Sean Richardson. As many of you know, he was actually a member of Center Stage just last year. Now, when I was a child, I had a dream. I wanted to major in musical theater, you know, maybe hit New York. So it's been a long, long year of college auditions and even experienced it with my best friend, Rachel Carreri. But it seems we might be parting ways. But as we all know, that's life. That's life.
Caitlin!
Rachel, I thought we discussed this. This is my senior fellow.
My turn to talk, my turn to talk. I've already worked with Sean on this. This was planned. This is my...
Sean, did you know anything about this?
I just played piano,
You're even wearing the band skirt and everything. Fine, you take it. You take the solo. I bet you'll sound great.
Sean, when you're ready. Thank you. That's life. That's what people say. You're riding high in April and shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change their tune when I'm back on top in June. That's life, funny as it may seem.
And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you.
Cole Porter needs praise in order to write more.
Lugosi needs teeth, the better to bite more. And Charlie Chan, to get his plan, he needs a clue. I don't need anything but you. A steamer needs coal to get a Percy with.
Newt Rockney needs rage to charge up his team with.
And Tommy Mandel needs to pitch a little woo. I don't need anything but you. Hamlet needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop.
Orwell needed his brother.
Or else
He'd go kerplop. You used to need work to fill every hour.
I needed to feel that feeling of power.
Sean Richardson. Oh, no, not you. Not you, Miss Granrock. You're great.
Now, you just heard a duet from Caitlin Weichel and Rachel Carreri singing That's Life. When we asked Caitlin what her favorite memory was, she said that it had to be her freshman year at Cabaret, her first one, where we all went out to the bonfire and sang together. When we asked Rachel, she said that her most memorable one was in New York, actually, singing on top of the Rockefeller, because that's when she decided that she wanted to be in New York for the rest of her life.
Then you heard a duet by Linnea and her dad. They sang I Don't Need Anything. And a fun fact about that song is that they've actually been singing it together since Linnea was a little girl. So it means a lot to them. They've been practicing long and hard for many years, and you got to see their public debut. As some of you may know, Mr. Kynest always MCs the Pops concerts, so we thought that since he's such a seasoned professional, we should get some advice from him.
Right, just some tips and pointers to kind of keep the show moving while they're changing and keep you guys entertained. He said that the best thing to do is to make you laugh. But he said that the best way to do it was to give jokes about schools in the neighboring district.
So he gave us a few. Keeps going.
Just a few.
We decided to leave the jokes to him.
But now it is time for you to join us in welcoming the center stage new members. So when we call their name, they'll line up with us.
Emily Britton,
Jonah Beller,
Willow Collins,
Darian Guile,
Stephanie Herman,
Cole Harvey,
Lauren Johnson,
Jeremy Hogaboom,
Rachel O'Rourke,
Melvin Jackson,
Julia Schwendeman,
Tigers Montry,
Megan Weichel,
and Megan Waxman.
So you will be seeing them very shortly.
With the whole group. But as for right now, Shelby Sarber.
Sure look real pretty in your glass house. You probably think you're too good to take the trash out. Are you dumb or you're blind? 'Cause it's a real fine line between telling a joke and turning the knife. Don't wreck my reputation. Let me wreck my own. Step off, step off. Yeah, you're getting too close to me with all your negativity. Just get lost. Just trying to make a little difference here, so why you gotta interfere? Keep climbing that mountain, the dirty tricks. Yeah, and when you finally get to the top,
My mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. Baby, be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Baby, be a simple kind of man, or be something you love and understand.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. I belong with you. You belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you. You belong with me, my sweet. I'll think right for him. Think of what it might have been if you took a bus to Chinatown. I'm standing knocking down in Bowery. June, she was standing next to me. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweetheart. And love, we need it now. This love, oh, some. This love, we're bleeding now. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, my sweet. Oh, hey, oh, hey.
We're going for the eccentric look here.
I feel like a cross between E.T., Elton John, and Lady Gaga.
Gaga. So we should change.
I didn't say it was a bad thing. Oh, yeah.
You just heard from Shelby Sarver singing Step Off, and we asked her what her favorite memory was, and she said that it's just been all the cast parties and having everyone together. Then you heard Derek Ingalls sing Simple Man, and he said that his favorite part has really, honestly, just been getting to know all the accepting people in the group. So that's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Then you heard the duet from the sisters Sarah and Sammy Reed, and Sarah said that her favorite was breaking out in song in random stores and schools and having it pegged as Milforded.
I'm gonna see that definition soon.
Yeah.
After this next song, you will be having a 15-minute intermission. There will be refreshments in the lobby, so I hope you take advantage of that.
Cookies.
Cookies, cookies.
And now you will have the whole choir, including the newbies, in Brand New You.
Enjoy.
I got a story I'd like to tell, but I'm gonna need help to tell it well. I got a story about fame and money, and it's got more curves than a Playboy bunny. I wanna live, not just survive. I wanna tell my story live in living color. Something special's up tonight. Yes, I'm live in living color. Life been lived in black and white. I got a tale of a great romancer, and it's got more moves than a go-go dancer. I got a story that's fast and slick, and it's got more twist than a peppermint stick.
He's a good host.
He's been asked back a couple times.
Yeah, he went to the Tonys. Yeah. First step, Milford High School.
Second, Tony Awards.
Next up, you will be hearing a duet from Connor Kelly Cooley and Zach Dahlman. And Connor said that his favorite moment of center stage was waking up every morning and seeing Nancy and Megan's smiling faces in class.
What a charmer. Obviously, he was a little too busy to turn in a note card.
What a sweetheart. So, there you go.
Okay, hold on though.
Yeah.
These costumes are getting really itchy.
Yeah, Miss Weeks was right. These are not comfortable.
Okay, but we really don't have much time left, okay? We're getting like near the end of the show. It's the second act.
We'll figure it out.
Well, here's Connor and Zach feeling good.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. out in the sun. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Live in peace when day is done. That's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I feel so good.
Sometimes I want some rock and roll red highlights. Just because I want my friends to think I'm dynamite. And on Friday, Roxy high school dance. I got my veins too high that I don't stand a chance. A chance. I just want to be myself and I want you to love me for who I am. I just want to be myself and I want you to know I am my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer that I will die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. This is my prayer that I'll die living just as free as my hair. I've had enough. Oh, I'm not a freak. I'm just here trying to stay cool on the streets. I've had enough, enough, enough. This is my prayer. Oh, I swear I'm as free as my hair. I'm as free as my hair. I am my hair. I just want to be free. I just want to be me. And I want lots of friends that invite me to their parties. Don't want to change. I don't want to be ashamed. I'm the spirit of my hair. So I'm glorying it up. And I'm my hair, I'm my hair. I'm my hair, I'm my hair. And I'm my hair, I'm my hair. I'm glorying it up. And I'm my hair, I'm my hair. Tell glory I'm hair. I'm my hair, I'm my hair. I'm my hair, yeah.
Should we switch shoes?
Nope.
Well, I think this is a much better look.
Much more natural.
No, except those stilts.
Okay. Nothing wrong with long hands beauty. Now, you just heard from Nicolette Montgomery in a solo singing Hair, and she said that her funniest memory has been wiping out on stage during Cabaret dress rehearsal. So, yesterday.
We'll be coming up on our prom set next, which means that you'll be hearing lots of songs that mean so much to the choir and to the alumni, too.
So what we're really trying to say is now's the time to take out the tissue that you had stashed in your purse.
We're talking to you, Mrs. Weichel.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoy this. Here's the prom set in center stage.
over the years, this has been a very emotional part of our program. I remember being the parent sitting up here with my daughter with a great sense of pride as she was getting ready to go off into her lifetime journey, or at least the beginning of it. So we would like to invite all the moms and all the dads and all those people that were very important, because it's not always moms and dads these days, so come on up and join all these wonderful young people, and we're going to sing our thank you song, The Wind Beneath My Wings. Come on up, moms and dads. I see you up here.
Okay, sorry, we just, can I ask this question? Oh, you got it because, you were members, but you didn't forget about the boys, since you know, then you came into this group and you didn't forget about the boys, because there's boys in this group. I'm really, really sad that I don't want to do this anymore. I got my colors. Okay, we got the Live and Living Color Award because you are just, wow. Like, you're just so quiet when you get on stage and you're so alive and you're living in color. Like, you're just really amazing at a lot of things. You're amazing. Oh my God, you look so beautiful too. I'm sorry.
Glad you got the Styling Our Stage Award because you're stylish and you're on stage. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Alright, so I have Linnea Kindness, and Linnea is wonderful, and she's beautiful, and at Pops, she sang Lamest Place in the World from the musical 13, I was at 17, and so we gave her the Lamest Place in the World Without You award.
Hi guys, I'm Reed. I had Shelby, and this year Shelby was our costumer, and she had to put up with all of our crap of not having our costumes. So for that we give her the Pins and Needles award. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Nick Wolf, and I'm Derek. Derek, we gave him the Set the Stage Award because he's always staying after and setting the stage, like risers and stuff all the time, and he's always setting a new bar for us to reach. And Derek's just an amazing person, and I wish I could have gotten to go know him better and center stage, and really good to miss you, Derek.
I'm Jason, and I got Anthony. Anthony Brown is a terrible, terrible person. We first met 1 year ago, and he introduced himself after 2 weeks of zero communication by running up to me and biting me in the wrist as hard as he could. There are still scars. So, due to Anthony's childish humor, we gave him the We Didn't Mean Grow Up That Fast award. Because we didn't want to see him before the scene.
So me and Shane here had Curtis met. And throughout this year, Curtis has been like such a mentor and a role model, and like we don't know what it's gonna be without him next year. It's gonna be so different, and we'll be lost probably.
And this is why we gave Curtis the Light Up Our World Award. He has brought a smile to everybody's face in Sarasota every day. He's the most caring person I've ever seen at parties. Thank you, Curtis.
So Brian and I shared Rachel Carreri, and Rachel always puts her heart and soul into everything that she does.
She's also very passionate and energetic doing everything she does, whether it be singing, acting, or dancing.
Rachel always pushes herself daily to be the best that she can be.
This is why we are awarding her the You Do It Better award.
Since she went to Maya with Connor and saying, anything you can do, I can do better. But we think that she always does it better.
sad to be seeing her go off and graduate. So we got her the We Don't Want to See You Fly Away award because that was her solo on Pops.
We also had Caitlin Parrott.
Caitlin has been our best friend for the past 2 years.
We have been inseparable, even during dance rehearsals, which probably wasn't a good idea.
Sorry, Limbo. Not only is Caitlin a great friend, she can also be an amazing singer-songwriter.
This is why we are awarding her the We Would Never Take It All Back award.
Because in one of her songs, she says that she wants to take it back, but we would never take back the experiences that we've had.
All right, I'm Sammy, and I had Sarah, she's my sister. We all had the pleasure of having Sarah as our president this year, and she's one of those people, stop looking at me, she's one of those people who really brings others together and really unites us and united us as a family and as a group. And if you don't really know Sarah, you're okay at art. I mean, she's all right. I'm kidding, she's really, really good. She's really good, she's going to college for it. So we gave you the You Draw Us Together award.
So I have Connor. This kid, yeah, surprise. It's hard because this kid's like my best friend, and I don't know why. Literally, neither of us can remember how we went from never talking to hanging out probably a little bit too much. But because he's my friend, I plagiarized his award from a different year and did not make up a new one. Because when I think of Connor and when I think of center stage, I think those two things are so synonymous, and that he represents what everyone in center stage should strive to be with singing, acting, and dancing, and just trying. And so he got the Mr. Center Stage Award for that reason.
So I have Caitlin, and yeah, shocker. So I've known Caitlin like all my life, and she's been basically a third sister to me. Like not like I need another one, but anyway, so she's the one who actually convinced me to join center stage, and she's just been such a great role model, a great dance teacher, everything. Just like she was seemed like sometimes she was the one listening. But that's why we gave her Miss Center Stage Award. And I just want to say that I'm so proud of you.
As our final gift, because this is so much fun, it's kind of like a birthday party, right? As our final gift, you know, each class that comes through has kind of just an essence of what they really are. And as I was thinking, as you noted in the program, I kept on trying to think, what is the essence of this group? And my feeling was, one morning I just got it. This is just what they are. It's a wealth. It's a group with just a wealth of talent. And an incredibly, incredibly strong group as well. And I know that their futures for all of them are incredibly bright, and really excited to find out all the places you'll go, right? But we have a gift from Mrs. Lambert and the Vocal Music Department with the help of Karen Nave and Kicked On Photography. Each year we give the students a picture of the group that they can keep forever and remember the fun high school memories that were part of your life before you go on to do greater things. So, here we go.
our amazing director, Mrs. Lambert, and our amazing pianist, Mrs. Randolph. So let's give another hand.
You need to know this because when somebody hands you a picture as the director, it says at the top of it, this is not one of the things I like to do. I'm the director. I like to be in control. How has being a part of the Milford High School Performing Arts program impacted me? Compiled with love and appreciation by Center Stage Class of 2014. And if any of you know, and I won't read the whole thing, you can share it with me later, but I'll just give you a few. I would not be the same person I am today if I didn't have the arts in my life. It gave me the opportunity to showcase my musical abilities and grow immensely as a musician. It has taught me to be a leader and has increased my patience when working with other students. A second home and family. I'm sure it's filled with much, much more, but it's everything I believe in, so to all of them, thank you so much.
I
cappella group called Valore, which consists of Sarah Reed, Caitlin Parrott, Caitlin Weichel, Rachel Carreri, Anna Adia, and Alexis Zaberi.
They sound great. Next up, you will be hearing from Connor Kelly Cooley and Curtis Schmidt. Curtis said that his favorite moment from center stage was when he got to sing Santa Fe, his favorite song from a musical during his senior year of Pops.
Now, we're almost coming to the end of our performance here, which means that...
Oh, are you guys done?
Well,
okay, good. You give me stage hands. I need you to move this condenser mic over to down left, okay?
Oh,
Take care of it.
Oh. Okay, well, you know.
Remember, Neil Patrick Harris had to do this.
No, Ellen didn't do it. Ellen didn't do it either. This is ridiculous. You know, they said it was much glamorous. Much more glamorous than this.
Miss Weeks is still in charge of us, though?
Yeah, she's still the boss. Well, enjoy the rest of the show.
Stage alumni to come up and sing one of our traditional songs, Bridge Over Troubled Water. So please come up.
you're on the street, my lord. When evening falls so hard, I will comfort you.
I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes, pain is hard. Like a
have many thank yous because there are so many people that the show would not be possible without them. First, we have the band, Brian Buckmaster on drums, Dale Anderson on bass, and fabulous Brenda Graneroff.
Next, we would like to thank the crew. We have Mr. Tom O'Brien as our tech director in the booth, along with sound by Mary Ann O'Brien, our stage manager, Miss Weeks, and our spots, Nathan McCanowitz and Devin Stowe.
We would like to thank all of the parents because throughout the years you've helped support these kids and you've made sure that they've gone to rehearsal on time.
Got cookies here.
Oh, so many cookies. We're very happy for that.
We would also like to thank the students and the seniors for asking Nancy and I back here tonight because it really does mean a lot to us and we're happy to be here with you guys and sharing in this. So.
We would like to thank our photographer, Karen Nave with Kick Drum Photography.
And last, but absolutely not least, because without her, none of this would be going on right now, we'd like to thank Marianne O'Brien, our director.
Marianne Lambert.